Good evening. It is Cinco de Mayo 2020, and this is the Big Fat Channel, and I am the theDigitalCCH. Tonight we're going to talk about, to be honest, I don't know. We're just kind of winging this one. We're actually rewatching yesterday's 30 videos in 30 days, 5 things that we put together. I'm pretty happy with it, pretty proud of it. Although sometimes when you see yourself on video and hear your own voice, you kind of, it's a little cringeworthy, but that's what you get for wanting to try to do videos, right? So today's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo, all hell's breaking loose. You've seen all the memes. Yesterday was May the 4th. You saw all the Star Wars stuff. Today is Cinco de Mayo, and the locusts are coming. So what's next, right? Can't tell you how many welcome to Jumanji level 5 memes I've seen and all this stuff about so far in 2020, but I guess it's all fun. You gotta find something to distract you and take the edge off things. But like I said, we don't really have too much planned tonight. Not going to be too long, maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes. But I had a good talk with my boss at work today. We kind of regrouped, trying to re-strategize about some of the projects we have going on. Kind of got tasked with a new project, although I guess it's in a way an old project. One of the first websites I did for traffic builders was the NJ Digital site, probably about 4 or 5 years ago. And we're at a point where it definitely needs like a little bit of a refresh. So going to be working on that over the next couple days, couple weeks. Probably not a full site redo, just taking a look at it. Maybe update some graphics, some of the styling, some of the formatting, refresh the content, things like that. But overall, it's a strong, solid site, good content. But we just want to kind of freshen it up a little bit, since it is the brand that's kind of behind the Jersey Shore. I can never say that right. Jersey Shore local business directory. So we want to make sure we have all of our branding and assets set up and working in the right direction. So I'll be back in the web dev side of things for a little bit. We talked mainly about where are we going with the marketing and the branding of the directory site. And right now the main focus is just getting businesses signed up. So again, I'll put a shameless plug in here for the site. I'll leave a link in the description. But if you're a small business owner anywhere along the Jersey Shore coast, head over to the site, sign up, get your business listed. We will help you promote it. We'll share your promos, share your specials, and our next step is getting people to the site. Right now we're mainly focused on getting businesses added, but as we move closer to the summer here in New Jersey, we're going to have more eyeballs and more people coming down here, even though it's questionable as far as what's going to happen with totally opening up everything. But I believe as of this Friday, boardwalks and beaches and parks are going to be able to open. I don't know what that means for the actual businesses or stores on the boardwalk, but that's a good sign that we're slowly starting to open back up. So we're excited about that. Hopefully, wherever you're watching this from, your city, your state, is getting a little bit closer to getting back to normal. And you can finally start doing some of the things that you've been putting off for a while. I know we're going to have to make a ShopRite run again this weekend. Probably Friday night I'll end up going. And I do have to get to Lowe's at some point. We're running out of gas for the grill. So can probably have 3 or 4 more grilling sessions before we lose our propane tank. And I got to get a new one. So I definitely want to have that on hand before we run out. So I'm not left with half a cooked steak. But overall, I think we're headed in a good direction with both the channel here, my websites, my channels, as well as everything I'm doing for traffic builders, Conduit Digital, Agencies United, Jersey Shore Local Directory. We have a couple other things we're working on. It seems like we have an endless supply of ongoing projects, but as we finish one thing, we step into the next. So all while fulfilling campaigns for clients. So we're definitely keeping busy. Some people are moving into some new teams, some new projects, some new responsibilities. But that's what kind of makes the working there, fun and exciting, is there's always a new and challenging project headed your way. So as I get more news about the NJ Digital site, I'll let you know. I might do a walkthrough of that site later this week to see kind of where we stand now, and then in a couple weeks the after, to see what kind of progress we made. But right now the main focus is the directory site, NJ Digital site. Conduit and Agencies United are ongoing, but they're active, and I think that's about it for the website talk right now. One of the things I'm working on is I feel more comfortable making the videos. However, now I need to figure out how to get them in front of people, get the videos on people's screens. So I'm going to be watching some other creators, seeing what they do, following some of their social channels, and just seeing what type of marketing and promotion they do to get subscribers, get views. If you have any tips about what you do for your channel or for your social platforms, definitely drop a comment below. But that's our next hurdle, I guess you would say, is how do we step past making the videos and get them out and get engagement and reach and all the analytics that you would talk about when you're monitoring your channel's effectiveness. So I know there's work we need to do there. It's just difficult when you're working a full-time job, got 2 kids at home that are trying to do schooling and breakfast, lunches, dinners, snacks, playtime, all the above. So it's definitely a full plate right now, without doing any of this video stuff. But add the videos to it either every night or in the morning. It's definitely a big plate, but I'm glad we're in a position to be able to take on such a big plate. I like the challenge. I like to see the results, and like I said before, definitely never going to be a top 100 creator. I know that, but I'd love to somehow make an impact. If I can help one person with creating their channel, or help one person in a situation they have at work, whether they're in digital marketing or website design, or anything that I do for my daily job. I just want to be a voice. I want to be a sounding board. I want to be a resource for people. So that's where I see my role. I don't see eventually becoming I can't even think of some of the 10 million plus creators. I watch Linus Tech Tips. I watch Marquez, obviously Mr. Beast and Logan Paul, and all the name drops I can think of to throw out there when you think of successful creators. But there are millions of other creators that have 500 to 1,000 subs and only a couple 100,000 views a month, but that's still making an impact somewhere. So I don't know what it's going to take to get to that next step, but that's our challenge right now. I don't know where I'll be in 6 months with this, but working a little bit each day to get a little better, find a way to get one more subscriber, or increase my views, or get engaged in a conversation in comments, or whatever it is. That's what we're looking for. So we'll see. Gonna about wrap it up for now. Again, happy Cinco de Mayo, and we'll see you tomorrow.